Hi, I'm Sami Stormont. I'm in your sales management class. I'm a sophomore here at Northwood, and this is my sales management project. I interviewed 3 sales managers, one from Verizon, Home Depot, and Lululemon. Here's my project.
Hi, I'm doing a project on sales management, and I was just wondering what are the responsibilities of a sales manager?
Well, there are a few. I'll start off. First of all, my name is Michelle. I've been with the company 16 years and started as a cashier and then worked my way up. As a sales manager, my most important job is to lead by example and make sure that my employees are doing what I do. And another one would be to make sure we have a clean and safe environment for the employees, but also the customers. And then, of course, it's important to make sure that the customers are satisfied and just make sure that I'm running the business to my full potential. Hey, you finding everything okay?
Yeah, I was just looking at this window right here.
Yeah, this is a nice one. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do actually a lot.
Yeah, this one has been selling very well this season.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't see a price tag. How much is it?
This one goes for $70.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want it. Can I have help getting?
Let me call the guys from the back and they'll wrap it up for you. Do you just want one? Or?
I'm gonna need about 10 actually.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I'll go to the back and go get that for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
That's great. I have a few more questions. One of them is, what's the chain of command in your workplace?
Here at Home Depot, we have associates that work the floor, such as cashiers, and then they appoint to the department supervisor, who appoints to the assistant manager, and then the sales manager.
Okay. Another one that I have is, what's the hiring process?
Well, you fill out an online resume, then you're going to do a 72 questions of job-based scenarios, and then if you do well on that, we'll bring you in for a first interview with a sales manager, and then assistant manager, and then a second interview with a sales manager.
Okay, so once you go through all that, how do you decide on the hiring?
Well, we see, there's not much information we know about them, so we really try to see their past experiences, what they know, what their knowledge is. Like, for example, have they worked with lumber before or flooring, or what else, or how their interview went, what they can bring to the table. Are they outgoing? Can they sell themselves? Things like that.
And then, so once you make those hiring decisions, how do you train your sales force?
Well, we do lots of online training, about 13 hours. And then we also, you'll train side by side with someone that's been there for a couple years. And we also do product knowledge. So sometimes vendors bring in products to the Home Depot and tell us how to use them. And then also we have our managers also do more on-the-job training.
So what are the strategies of Salesforce?
Well, there are a few, but multitasking is a big one because sometimes customers will come in, do you know where this is? Do you know where this is? Maybe while you're in the middle of a job. So you need to be able to please each customer. And then another one I would say would realizing that each other's success is our success. So if people are doing well on selling, then it helps the whole store, which then helps us. And I also like to teach not just how, but why. So, why do we mark things down when they're damaged? Or why do we try to please the customers whenever, even if maybe they're doing something wrong? And, just always, customers always come first. No matter what it is, we're there to serve the customers, and they are the first priority. Hey, Maddie, how's everything going?
Good. Just there's a little dust, just wiping it off.
Oh, so. Yeah. Good, thanks. I just want to let you know that these tables aren't on sale anymore. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you. Yep, have a good day.
You too. So then, how do you lead your sales force?
Well, number one would be lead by example, of course. I think if your sales force sees you doing something that you're saying, then they won't follow you. So that's very important. Another is setting expectations. We, for example, expect our cashiers to sell 2 credit cards and 2 credit cards a week, and if they reach that, they get rewards, and I just think that it's good to have goals to reach to know where the line is. And also, I think open relationship with the employees. I want all my employees to feel like they can come and talk to me whenever. And also, I want, if I'm correcting them, I want them to be able to talk to me and learn from it. Another one would be communication. I think that's so big. If there's if there's a lack of communication between the sales force and the employees, things won't get done right, and that's very important. And then just proper training. I want all my sales force to be proper training for safety and just so they can do the job right.
So then how do you develop a forecast?
All forecasts are based on previous sales.
Okay. So then when it comes down to like motivating your employees, like how do you do that in rewards?
We do a few ways, of course, like just complimenting and encouraging is one, but we have like good job cards that if we notice one of our employees doing a great job, we give them a card and they can go over and get a free snack. And we also have Homer rewards. We have contests where you can win gift cards, trips, just other options like that.
Okay, so with that, how do you evaluate your employees?
So basically, anytime a manager's on the floor, they're evaluating.
Okay.
But we do review cycles every 6 months. So they'll come in, we'll have a meeting, we'll go over all your sales, all the how you do with customers, stuff like that, and then every month your department head will will be evaluating you. You don't know when it's happening, and then they will meet with you and go over it. Just a real quick evaluation.
Okay. So what are some of the biggest challenges with your job?
Scheduling the forecast for sure. It's hard to determine when we're going to be so busy, when we're not, and it always seems like we don't have enough people, but, and then maybe sometimes we have too many people, so that's a big challenge for us.
And then what is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of the job would have to be seeing the employees succeed, work their way up, reach a new sales mark, getting bonuses. When the store does well, everyone gets a bonus, and so that's really nice. And then I love just the environment, the people I work with. It's a fun, happy, and it's just really nice.
Hi, I'm doing a project on sales management, and I was just wondering what some of the responsibilities are as a sales manager.
Yeah, well, there are a few. Well, first of all, my name is Kylie. I've been with the company for 5 years, so I have a little experience, and I started as a sales associate, so I worked my way up. Well, the biggest one would be to lead the sales team, of course, be a leader and not just a manager. So I lead by example and make sure everyone's doing it to their best ability. And also we have goals and quotas that we have to reach, so that's a main goal, and make sure our team reaches that. That's a big responsibility. And then, I would be make sure all the customers are happy and satisfied, because obviously there's no business without them. And make sure there's a happy work environment for the employees, and make sure that they really enjoy doing what they do.
Cool. So what is the chain of command?
It would go sales rep that reports to sales manager, store manager, district manager, regional manager, and then the corporate manager.
Okay. So what is the hiring process like?
Well, they'll apply, and then based off their application, we might bring them in for a first interview with the sales manager. And if they go past that, we feel like they can bring something to the table, we'll have an interview with the store manager.
Okay, so then how do you make your decision after all that?
Well, we look at their selling experience, and also how well they can sell themselves, and the interview is a big thing. The knowledge about the products, have they had, do they know much about Apple? Do they know much about the technology? Are they good with technology? Mm-hmm. That's a key factor for us.
Okay. And then how do you train them once you hire them?
They train side by side with a sales rep. And so I think that's the best way to go out there and actually do it, is how to get better at it. And then also online training about the new products or all the products, so they can help sell them to their full potential. Sami, how's your first day going?
Good. I'm happy to be here.
Good. How's the online training going?
I mean, it's a lot to know. It's kind of hard.
You'll get the hang of it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Let me know when you're done with that, and I'll take you out and match you up with a sales rep.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
So then, what are some of the strategies of the sales force?
Definitely number one is customers come first. We can't be successful without them, and want to do whatever we can to please them. Another would be make sure we're properly informing the employees about the right, whether it be like cell phone plans, the deals we have going on, because a lot of people don't know about them and how the technology would maybe benefit them. And then also another one is we're a team and each other's success is our success, and the better that we help each other out, even though you want to do well in sales, the better we'll all do.
So then how do you develop a forecast?
It's based on the previous sales, and it's pretty specific.
Okay. So then how do you motivate and reward your employees?
We have bonuses, so if you exceed your sales mark by a lot, you'll get a bonus in your paycheck. But there's also, a chance to move up in the company, maybe new devices, because of course all our employees have like a company phone, but maybe they'll get the new Apple Watch, or they get a plan. And then higher pay is also one, and we also give out trips.
Okay. So then how do you evaluate your employees?
We do evaluations once a month, and it's based on their sales mark is a big one, like how many sales you're getting, and then also how you're interacting with the customer. Hey Maddie, come take a seat. So
Hi.
this is just your monthly evaluation.
Okay.
So first off, we'll talk about your sales. I thought you've done a very good job. You reached your sales mark, which is awesome. For your first month, that's great. I want you to keep doing that. And the way you're with customers is awesome. I think maybe just the more you get comfortable, you'll be a little more outgoing, but I think you're doing a great job for us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So then what are some of the biggest challenges with your job?
I think one part is setting a schedule for your sales team, because some days we get swamped and some days we're not, and then you always want to make sure there's enough to fit the needs of the customers, and also working with our employees' schedule, their availability. So that's a pretty tough one. And then another challenge is finding new ways to keep them motivated, because I know I like to mix it up as a manager and make sure that I'm throwing new things at them, that they don't just get bored with their job.
Okay. So then what are some of the biggest rewards?
Hitting the sales mark is an awesome thing, or even exceeding it. And then seeing sales reps grow, like their personality, getting more comfortable on the floor, that's awesome, or learning new things. And then pleasing the customers. It's always awesome when a kid's excited about their first phone, or old guy like getting their first phone. It's pretty cool.
So then what's your favorite part of the job?
Moving up in the company was fun. I like working with Verizon, and it's nice to maybe reach a new benchmark, and then setting records in sales is always nice, setting goals, and then I like working with people. I like, interacting with them on a daily basis.